Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Arsenal have defeated Crystal Palace 3-2 and they have qualified for the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. It would not have been an Arsenal game, it would not have been an Arsenal performance, especially in a cup game without a little, a heart attack to their fans, and that's just how the game started. 4 minutes in, and Matthias scores that goal, and Crystal Palace take the lead 1-0. I really could not believe that this is happening yet again. All the negativity from that Everton game sort of came into this game as well, and I will say it again. Even though we won the game and we were brilliant in that second half, but that first half was again really poor from Arsenal. If I'm being very honest with you, we really did not create that much. It was again, I don't know what has happened, what the problem is, but Arteta needs to fix this one, very quickly. Our players just seem, they seem so lethargic. They're like the build up plays is so slow, and I really don't understand. It is the same set of players, it is the same manager, and they just showed that they can do the same thing in the second half. But in the first half we were really poor, and it was our luck that we were playing against the Crystal Palace side, like, who are not that good. If I'm being very honest with you, no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but they have not been that good this season. They are struggling, they are low on confidence, and the moment that they got the goal back, they basically just sat back and they made sure that they defend they defend that lead. They wanted to put Arsenal in the pressure. They wanted to frustrate Arsenal, and to not let Arsenal score the goal, to not make sure that Arsenal don't break them down and don't score the equalizer. That became sort of their game plan, and it was working quite well for them. If I'm being very honest with you, in that first half, like, it was really hard for Arsenal. It was almost like the same sideways passing and not really getting the ball into the final third. And even if we got the ball in the final third, we really did not create any big chance in that first half. Second half rolls in, we make a couple of substitution. Odegaard comes in, and the game sort of changes completely. We were a completely different team. The type of performance that you would have expected from Arsenal, we got that in the second half. And it started off again from Odegaard setting in Raheem Sterling. He hits the crossbar first, and I would have really liked it if Sterling would have scored as well in this game, but unfortunately he hits the crossbar and the ball goes away. But then in comes Gabriel Jesus. He scores that beautiful. I will say it again, like, he has not scored for I don't know, number of months now, but that first goal, chipping over the goalkeeper, it was a really beautiful goal. Gives him a lot of confidence, and you could just see him transforming. It felt like he transformed over within seconds after that goal went in. And he was amazing for the rest of the night. The runs he was making, his movement of the ball, getting the players away from the other players, the way that he moved his link up with Odegaard, it was really good to see. And we know he can do all of that, but the problem is he's not done for that for a long time. Maybe he needed a goal, to get back into rhythm, to get back into the form. Maybe it was a mental block, I don't know what it was, but the moment he scores that first goal, he looked like a completely different player. And good for Arsenal that he did he changed midway through the game, and then he scored that second goal and that third goal. That third goal again, to know where the defender was, to be sure to not be on offside for that third goal. It was a really good run, to know exactly where to know when to start. Like, it was a really good. I'll be very honest with you. First half, Jesus would have been offside in that situation, but second half, already scoring those two goals, and the way that he played in that second half, he was oozing with confidence, and that is why he was able to make that run, and he easily goes there and he scores the third goal and a hat-trick for Gabriel Jesus. And it is football. Like, the guy has not scored a goal for almost like a half a year, and then he goes and scores a three in a single game. It is a really good thing. I'm not gonna deny that. I feel really happy. He has been a good a player for Arsenal since he has joined. He was really good in the first season. Injuries happened that sort of derailed his form, and he has not performed to the level that we would have expected. That is why everybody, every Arsenal fan wanted a center forward during the summer, but we did not get it. And then when with the center forward we had, the one we sold comes up and scores against Arsenal, and Ketia scores in the 83rd minute to to make it 3-2, and that sort of sent jitters all over the place at the stadium, and then there was a little nervousness around the ground and among the fans as well, because we really could not afford to let this game go into the extra time, go into the penalties, because we have another game over the weekend, and again we are playing Crystal Palace as well. So our fans would have loved to make sure that they don't take it to the extra time, so that the players get well rested. And luckily for us, they were not really able to get that third goal, and the game ends 3-2. And as I said, Jesus was the man of the match. For me, he would get all the plaudits, but I think the main man was Martin Odegaard. The way he pulled the string the moment he came on, like, it was really, really good. And that is another reason why I was so pissed off when Arteta took him up over the weekend when we needed that goal. His link up play with Saka, with Havertz, and all the other players is so important for Arsenal. So that also baffled my mind when he took him off over the weekend. But today he comes on and he changes the game, leading from the front. As I said, Jesus scoring that the hat trick is a really, really good thing for Arsenal. Let's hope he's able to deliver continuously, because we really need that. We are missing that the real number 9. There's somebody who can score consistent goals at the front. I don't think they are going to buy anyone in January transfer window. I'm being very honest with you. A lot of us want that, and everybody can see that we need somebody who can come in and score goals consistently. But I don't think they are going to spend any money in January, to be very honest with you. And even if they wanted to do it, I really don't see any striker that who would do better than the ones that we have, and who would want to leave their team at the moment. If I had to pick a name at the moment, I would go, I would say go and get Umar Marmoush from Frankfurt. I mean, he has been simply amazing this season, but would he want to leave Frankfurt and come to Arsenal? That is a big question. He would be perfect at Arsenal. The way he runs behind the defenses, the way his pace, his finishing, his movement, he would be, he would fill in at Arsenal perfectly. But the question is again, are they going to go ahead and spend the money? So Jesus scoring is a really, really good thing. It's a good thing for us, and it's a good thing for him as well, because we need, as I said, we need somebody to score. But on a different note, it could be a bad thing as well. I already think that they don't want to spend money in the January transfer window, and then seeing Jesus scoring, and they are gonna think that he's back to his back to his form, and he's gonna go ahead and score the goals for Arsenal. So it is like a 50-50 thing at the moment for the Arsenal fans. But on overall, we go into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup after 3 years, and it is looking like it's going to be quite an interesting semi-final, which either way we go ahead. Liverpool also won, Newcastle won, and then we have Spurs or United, one of those. So it will be an interesting semi-final. I have always said that we need to win something. It doesn't matter what a competition we need to win something. With this group of players, they deserve to win at least something, even if it's a Carabao Cup, and people can laugh at all they want, calling it a Mickey Mouse Cup and whatnot. But you need to win trophies, as a group of players. If you really want to go ahead and you need that, the feeling. The players should know that a winning feeling, and because majority of the Arsenal players have in this squad have not won anything. I think there are only 2-3 players who have won things, but they have won outside. So this group needs to win something together, and that not only makes it is a good feeling at the moment. It's a great moment as well, but it helps you mentally as well to know what that feeling is. It builds the winners in the teams, and that helps you not in only in this competition, but in the leagues and in the Champions League, in the bigger competition as well. So I really hope we go ahead and win the league, win the Carabao Cup this season, and I really think that we have a great chance of doing it. So this is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Jesus' performance, and do you think we are going to sign anybody in the January transfer window, or do you think they are going to go ahead with Jesus as well? And what do you think our chances are of winning the Carabao Cup as a whole? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers before the end of this year, so please go ahead and subscribe. It's almost almost 60 subscribers remaining, and we have about 12-13 days. So please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.